Hi students, this video is to help you practice how to identify why triangles are similar or if the triangles are not similar. Before we begin, let's review the reasons for similarity. So first we have side, side, side similarity. That means all three pairs of corresponding sides have the same scale factor. Let's make this a little smaller. Side, angle, side, two pairs of corresponding sides have the same scale factor and the angle pair between the sides is congruent. Remember, congruent means equal. Angle, angle says we have at least two pairs of congruent angles. Remember, it's okay to have three. The last option is that the triangles are not similar. So it must be one of these three or they're not similar. So let's look at this example here. In the diagram, we should see we have angle markings here on angle U and K. That means the angles are congruent. So that's one pair is congruent to angle K. And the second pair is here. Angle T is congruent to angle J. So we have two congruent angle pairs. So we have angle, angle similarity. I'll just give it a check mark. Now, since the triangles are similar, we can write a similarity statement. Triangle, three letters. Let's say VUT. Triangle VUT is similar to triangle. Now remember, the order matters. So here it's blank. So we have to start with the blank angle. Go from the blank angle to the one with two markings. So L, K, and then go to the angle with one marking, LKJ. Let's see another example. What is the reason these triangles are similar? Here's our diagram. I'm going to start with saying let's let the small shape be our new shape and the big shape be our old. I see here we have sides. So we need to check, are these sides corresponding and have the same scale factor? So 5 is the smallest side, so it will match or correspond with 10. 10 in the new triangle is the middle number, so it will correspond to 20 in the old. And 12 is the largest number, so it will correspond to 24 in the old. Now we will check our scale factor. Remember, scale factor equals new over old. So we can check DC over PR, 5 over 10, which equals 1/2 or 0.5. We can check DA over PB, which equals 10 over 20, which also equals 1/2 or 0.5. And lastly, we check AC over BR, 12 over 24, 1/2, 0.5. So they have the same scale factor for all 3 pairs of sides. So looking at our options, that is side, side, side similarity. And now we can write our similarity statement. Triangle. Old usually goes first. Let's say P, R, B is similar to triangle. Let's match the order. Blue, then orange. So D, C, A. Let's look at this example here. 3 is the smaller side, so it would match the smaller side, 21. 9 is the bigger side, so it would match 28. Let's say this is new and this is old. We have 2 pairs of sides and, oops, here we have vertical angles. And vertical angles are always congruent. But before we say this is side angle side, we need to check. So let's check. Does TV over MV, that equals 21 over 3, which equals 7. Let's check the pink sides. UV over LV equals 28 over 9. And 28 divided by 9, if we use our calculator, equals 3.11111 forever. These are not the same scale factor. So they are not similar, because 7 does not equal 3.111 forever. Pause the video and try this one on your own, and then you can watch me do it to check your work. Okay, so 3 is our smaller side, and so is 2. 6 is the larger side, and so is 4. We're making our corresponding sides. You should see we have vertical angles are congruent. So right now we might have side, angle, side. But before we assume, we need to check. Let's say left is new, right is old. We get to pick because there's nothing that tells us which one is which, so you would just have to pick. We pick which one's new, which one's old. So let's check. Are the scale factors the same? FH over IH equals 3 divided by 2, which equals 1.5. And GH divided by JH, which equals 6 over 4. 3 over 2, or 1.5. So they have the same scale factor. So we have 2 sides and an angle. That makes this side, angle, side. Let's do another. Why don't you pause the video and try this one on your own. Okay, let's go over it. So first, identify your corresponding sides, the smallest side, smallest side, the middle length, and the middle length, and the largest. So we have 3 sides, but we need to check. Are they similar? Do they have the same scale factor? Let's call this one new, this one old. So AB over HG equals 72 over 12. 72 divided by 12 equals 6. Let's check AC divided by HF. 84 divided by 14. That also equals 6. Last one to check. BC divided by GF equals 48 divided by 8, which also equals 6. So they have the same scale factor for 3 pairs of sides. So we have side, side, side. Next, write a similarity statement. Take a minute to practice. Triangle, blank, 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 is similar to triangle, blank, blank, blank. So we could say A, B, C. What matches that order? So we go red, so H, and then orange, G, F. All right, students, those are all the examples I have. If you have questions, please come to office hours. See you in class.